So in the last session, we have seen these points, right? Difference between microcontroller, microprocessor. Then we have must have seen why Arduino and its application also, right? Have you seen why Arduino and its application? So, like these are the small topics, very small topics. Right. So, little fast recap. What was the difference between these two, right? So microcontroller and microprocessor. So I have told you about the internal block diagram of microprocessor, microcontroller. So a microcontroller, if we talk about microcontroller, it have a ROM and a RAM, right? But if we talk about the microprocessor, right? If we talk about microprocessor, this is the internal block structure of microcontroller, sorry, microprocessor, and we cannot see any RAM or ROM here, right? Can you see RAM or ROM in this box? This box, there is no RAM or ROM, right? So if you want to connect a RAM to a microprocessor or a ROM to a microprocessor, then last session I told you that if you have a RAM and you have a microprocessor, okay, so we have to connect it externally. We have to buy on one external RAM and we can connect it. And we have also seen what are the examples where we use microprocessor. So where we use microprocessor, we use microprocessor in our computers, laptops, right? So, and also in the servers. So any big system where requirement of RAM is very high, like 10 GB, 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB, right? So we have different kind of requirement for any system. For that purpose, we have to change the RAM. Okay, so we cannot change RAM in microcontroller. That is why we use microprocessor, so that user can change the RAM. Likewise, we can change the memory also. We can connect external hard drive, right? If your computer have 500 GB of hard drive, you can change it to 1 TB or 2 TB, right? In the same way, you can change RAM of your computer, right? You can remove RAM from the CPU and you can buy a new one and connect that, right? Okay, so this was a little difference we have seen last time. I hope you got it. Then I have told you about why Arduino we are using, right? So I told you that it is very cheap, right? So if we compare the price, a normal microcontroller will come around 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, right? If I talk about a Raspberry Pi, it comes around 5,000 rupees. But Arduino will come around 400 to 500 rupees. So it is very cheap. And all the other things we have talked about, right? Fast plug and play, it's compatible with most electronics, right? Then it is easy to use and more reliable than other microcontrollers, right? All right. So applications, now we are going to dive into the applications, right? We are going to see how we can use microcontroller. That is an Arduino. And this is the Arduino IDE, okay? So have I talked about this? Anyways, so this is a software, I will tell you again. So I have told you that we can program our Arduino, right? So how we can program our Arduino, how we can upload the program into our Arduino. So we will use this software. The name of this software is Arduino IDE. Okay. So you can see Arduino IDE is an integrated development environment. So this is the full form of IDE. Okay. So any programming language you write, it is called as integrated development environment. If you write C, if you write Python, for that purpose, everything will be called as IDE. Okay. And we will be using this software to create, edit, and upload project ideas to Arduino code, right? So whatever project we are trying to make, we can upload using this software. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you download it and open it. So I will tell you like from where to download. Okay. So open your browser and type Arduino. Okay. Then go to the main homepage of the Arduino. So it is the main website of official Arduino. Okay, so it is the official Arduino website. Go to software, software and downloads. All right. Okay, so most of the students will be using Windows. So if you are using Linux or Mac, if you have a Mac, you can download for the respective operating system. Most of you will be using Windows or a Mac. So I prefer to use this one, Windows non-admin install. Okay, actually I accidentally removed the Arduino ID, so I will also download. So click here to just download. Okay, if you click here, they will ask you for some money. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Just click here, just download. Okay, so it started downloading. It's around 200 MBs. Okay, after downloading, you know how to install it, right? Many students must have idea how to install it. It's very simple. Okay, you just have to open it and click next, next, next. It will get downloaded. All right. So do you have any question about this installation of Arduino? It is very simple. I think you can do it. Okay, someone have a doubt. Please explain what kind of doubt you have. What is your question? Anybody have some question? Dhananjay is asking, I think, some question. What is the use of it? We are using this software to write program. Okay, we are going to type our program and then we are going to upload our program into the Arduino hardware. Okay, so this is software is used to program. Okay, anybody have a doubt? If someone is asking some doubt, is there any doubt? No. Okay, it will not change the setting of our computer. No, no. It's a very simple software. You don't have to worry about the settings and all. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So today what we are going to do, today we are going to see, okay, Iron is asking, can you repeat the steps? Okay, so just go to this website called as Arduino.cc. Okay, Arduino, Arduino.cc is the website name. If you don't know the website name, just Google it, then go to software download. Okay, so download it from the same website, right? Then from here, choose your operating system. So most of you have Windows, right? So click on the Windows, then you can download it. Okay, just click on just download it. It will start downloading. Right, it is downloading in my computer. You can see. Then okay, so now what we are going to do today. Okay, again I'm repeating. We are going to use this software to program. Yes, you have to download it. You can download it later. Okay, you don't have to really download it now. Okay. Then what we actually want to do is we want to go to a simulation platform. All right. So somebody have a problem with this. I will give you the name in the chat. Okay. Arduino.cc is the name of website. Okay. Arduino.cc. So this is the website. Go here and download it. Now what I want you to do is go to Tinkercad. Just search Tinkercad. Okay. So, okay. Type Tinkercad. on Google. Then go to the first option. So what is this? This is actually an online simulator platform. Okay. Yes, it is important for you to download it. You don't have to download it now. You can download it after the session. Okay, from the next session, you will going to use it. Okay, so this, whenever you open this website, you have to log in first, do sign up. So you know how to do that, right? Everybody uses Instagram and Facebook, so I hope you know that how to do that. Then sometimes it changes the language of the page. So go here. You can change it to English standard. Okay, so basically it directly opened my dashboard. That means it is my profile, right? So inside this profile, we can go to circuits. Okay, there are three important things we can do here. First is 3D design. We can design some 3D object. Then there are circuits and there is code blocks. So what we can do, we have to go on the circuits. Okay. Now what is the simulation? Now here it. See, the simulation is a environment given by the computer. Okay. So what is the actual use of this? What is the meaning of simulation? Like I have the Arduino, right? I have shown you the Arduino, actual Arduino hardware, which you can buy from the store at 400, 500 rupees. At this moment, you don't have Arduino in your home, right? You don't have Arduino, you don't have other wires, you maybe don't have some batteries, motors, LEDs. So these all things will be in your school, right? So as of now, we all are in our house, right? So how we can do that? So there is a really good platform, okay, which we can use to simulate or copy the environment which is going to happen in the real life. Okay, so this is a simulation platform. So what is the meaning of simulation? We are just trying out a circuit in the computer, and then it will behave exactly same which would have behaved on your hardware. So as you can see, this is my profile and this is the circuit blocks. So if you want to create a new circuit, click here, create a new circuit. All right. And so this is my old profile. So you can see there are many projects I have done, like I have taught to many students, right? So if if I want to show you something, like if I want to open anything, any one of this, okay, so like let's have a look on this. Okay, so this is any random project. So I'm going to show you how it looks like. Okay, so don't worry like how we are going to do it. Today's session is just all about getting familiar with the environment and how we can use it, right? You just have to observe today. आपको आज सिर्फ देखना है और समझना है कि कैसे use करना है इसे, right? The next session we are going to make new projects one by one. So this is some LCD display project. Okay, so here are the code. So let me try to initialize it. Okay, so basically this is a project where we are just connecting one LCD display to Arduino and we are displaying some words. Okay, so this is a default word which I have printed here. Okay, it is 16:2 LCD module hello world. Okay, so we are also going to do this project. So we will see how this works and how to do connection. All right. So there is also one thing, this potentiometer. If I change it, you can see the brightness or the contrast of the words are changing, right? So this all is done, nothing. It is not only the connection, it is the programming also, right? So we are going to learn how to connect this and how to print something here. So this will be the one of the projects we are going to do again. So if you want to go back into the first page, click on the Thinkercad logo. Okay, we will go to home page. You don't have to download it. It's online. Okay, my first word was this is online. You just have to go to website. Everything will be saved automatically. आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. Everything सारी चीजें आप जो भी प्रोजेक्ट बनाओगे it will be saved automatically. आपको बस एक चीज करना है, आपको just sign in करना है, right? Just like your Facebook और Instagram. आप Facebook और Instagram पर जो भी फोटो अपलोड कर देते हो अपने आप सेव हो जाती है, right? You don't have to do that anything. तो इसी तरीके से ये सारी चीजें सेव कर लेता है. Alright. So if you want to make a new circuit, click here on the new circuit. Simple. Okay. अगर आपके पास लैपटॉप हो अभी यहाँ पर, now during the lecture you can try to open it. Okay. अगर नहीं है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. You can watch the recorded video and try to open it. Okay. So this is how it looks like. I have opened a new project. Okay. So first of all, it gives a random name. Okay. So you can change it. Click here and use it 001. Okay, 7 ABC, something like this, right? So it will change it to that. Then now let's talk about what are the things meaning, right? What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of all these buttons and what is the meaning of this, right? So first of all, have a look. Okay, what is circuit? We are going to talk about this in the next session, right? About the circuitry and about the small components. We will talk in the detail about the each component. All right. So today we are going to have a look on only in the software. Okay, someone is saying the voice is low. Is that problem with everyone? PH is saying the voice is low. Is that? Can you guys hear me properly? Okay. Oh, I see. Can you hear me properly now? I think my internet is okay. Sometimes it goes down. Now you should be able to hear me properly, right? Yes. Okay. All right. So today lecture is great introduction with this. So let's start. Okay. All right. So first of all, so let me draw, and so you can see this area. Okay, this area is called as workplace. Okay, work environment. Whatever you want to workplace. Okay. Okay. This area is workplace. Now every connection we are going to do will be inside workplace. Now, whenever we want to connect or choose some component, we can choose from this. Okay, this is the component selection tool. You can see there are many. Then go to, now you can select all components. There are some options. You can go basic and all. So when you go to all the components available. Okay, so I have to like Oh, is my voice breaking again? No, I think it should be clear. It's all right? Okay. So if you go to all, so this is basic, go to all, you can see all the components listed here. Okay. Actually, it's not showing. I think there is an internet problem, I think. Now it's showing. Right. So when you go to all, it will show you all the components which can be used here. So there are many things we can do, but we will stick with the basic as of now. Then we will move forward or move on to the other project. Now, if you want to bring this LED inside the workplace, how we can do that? Just click here and drag it. Okay. Again, you want to do anything, just any component like this potentiometer, just click here and drag it. Okay, that's it. All right. So let me clear all the drawings. Now, if we have, so the first thing is we want to see Arduino. So here is the Arduino. Now you can see it looks exactly the same, right? So this is a USB cable they have shown. This is a USB jack, right? So it looks exactly the same thing. Now we can program it and we can do some connection also. First of all, let's see what is the meaning of these buttons. So if you want to rotate this board, you can click here. Okay, you can rotate as the way you want. Alright, so I will keep it like this. Then if I have another thing and if I don't want this, right? So to delete this, you can click here, or what you can do, you can click on your delete button on your keyboard. Okay, so I'm clicking on my delete button, so it's gone, right? So I think you have got idea about this. Now, if you want to, you know about the undo and redo, right? So if you want to undo something, so it will do the changes. If you want to redo something, it will do those changes, right? Okay, you can also use Control Z for undo. And these are the options. This is annotation. Annotation means giving name. Okay, so this is done for very big circuits. So we are not going to use it, or we are going to use it very rarely. Okay, like this is the USB cable. So if you want to give it a name, so you can give it as USB, right? So it will get that name. All right. So it will show you our name USB. So I will like remove it. We are rarely going to use it. Okay. And this is the this is hide button. Okay. Sometimes we want to hide some part of the circuit, so we can also do that. So this is these two options we are like rarely going to use it. You can. This is not an app. This is just a website. Okay. Everything will be running on the website. It's not an app, it's directly running on the website. You just have to use one browser. I have like Chrome browser, you can use Mozilla, any kind of browser. Okay, so now let's talk about here. So I told you that we can choose some components from here. Then this button just change the layout of choosing this, right? So you can choose this one or you can choose this one. In this one, what happens, you get a little description about every component. So you can go back to this. This is more useful than other. All right, then now this is the export button. So if you want to like export this board to any other programmer, like this is called as Eagle. So this is a software which is used to do the PCB designing. So this is also option that we are not going to use, or it is not useful for you guys as of now. Okay, the export button. Then start simulation is where we want to start our project, right? So every connections are done, then we can start the simulation and see if it is working or not. Now, when you click on the code, now here we can write a program for this Arduino. Okay, so there are two options. We get the block coding, okay, which is used for the small kids, but we will be using text type of coding, right? This kind of coding. So we are going to write the text. Now, this is some default code available. So what we can do is, you don't have to really understand all of this right now. Just have a look here. There we are looking at the pin number 13. So digital write pin number 13. The meaning of this line is to turn on pin number 13. This is the meaning of this line. And what is the meaning of this line? This line is telling turn off the pin number 13. Right? So how and why it is going to affect our program, sorry, our project. So this is, you can see pin number 13. So have a look here, pin number 13, right? This is the pin number 13. So basically it will this is the meaning of this line, and this is turn off. Okay, got it? This is the meaning of this line. Okay, so what, like you just have to see. So but we haven't connected anything on the pin number 13. Have we connected anything? This is the pin number 13. यहाँ पे कुछ connected है? नहीं है, right? Nothing is connected. But now you have to recall our explanation about the Arduino. I have told you that there are 4 LEDs on the Arduino, right? So 3 here and 1 is here somewhere. So the LED is internally connected to the pin number 13. I must have told you this, right? ये जो LED होती है ये internally 13 पिन नंबर से connected होती है. हमने इसके बारे में बात की थी, right? So what should be happening is turn on the pin number 13. अगर ये pin number 13 on हो रही है तो ये LED भी on होनी चाहिए. Then delay. Delay means what? It will wait for 1 second. Okay, wait for 1 second. Then it will turn off. Then it will wait for 1 second. इसका मीनिंग, इस प्रोग्राम का मीनिंग ये हुआ कि पिन नंबर 13 1 सेकंड के लिए ऑन होगी और पिन नंबर 13 1 सेकंड के लिए बंद हो जाएगी. बस इतना ही मीनिंग है. Okay, so let's see what is the outcome of this program. So to see this, you can click on the start simulation. It will initialize. Okay, now you can see what's happening here. This LED is blinking, right? So it is turning on for 1 second and turning off for 1 second, right? Because I told you कि ये LED जो है ये internally pin number 13 से connected है. So this is a small example that how a programming can change the project working, right? So we can change some program, we can again edit this program, and we can change the speed of this. So I told you that this number shows that it will turn off for 1 second or turn on for 1 second. Okay, so if I try to change this number, if you want to change this, you have to stop the code, stop the simulation, then go back to code and try to give it any number. Okay, I will give it like a 500 or something, 500 and 500. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, and I will start the simulation. Now you can see it's blinking fast. Like, then if you want to see the difference, then try to change it 100. This also to 300. Right? Then see. So it will analyze. Now you can see it is turning on and off very fast. So basically we are playing with the timing for how much time the LED will turn on or off, or the pin number turning will turn on or off. So this was the internally connected LED. What if you want to connect an external LED? How we can do that? Okay, for that, if you want to connect external light, just bring it into the board, right? Now how to connect this? First of all, you have to see there are 2 pins here. anode and cathode, right? So these are the name of pins of LED light. You don't have to worry how it works and why the names are anode and cathode. We are going to talk about this anyway. But as of now, we will see how to connect this. Okay. Just इसका use देखेंगे पहले, then we will talk about this. So you will get more idea. So anode and cathode. So anode will be plus and cathode will be minus. Okay. So if you want to tell you something like this, anode will be minus, okay, and cathode will be plus. All right. So इसको याद कैसे रखना है? Just remember like this, like you have got, सबसे पहले कौन आता है, A या C? सबसे पहले A आता है. Sorry, I have wrote in another way. इसको मैंने उल्टा लिख लिया. Okay, सबसे पहले A आता है, right? So it will be plus. Then what comes later? C. So it will be minus, right? So in this way you can remember it. All right. So A means plus. So always remember GND क्या होता है? GND is minus. So minus कौन सा है? A. Minus is C, right? So C means cathode. So I will connect it. So if you want to connect it, just click here and just go and click here. Okay. So automatically एक line बना देगा. Then you can drag and drop like this, like to make it look good. Now you can change the color of wire also. So मैंने आपको बताया था कि ground का color क्या होता है? What is the color of ground? It is black. So it will be black. Then A means plus. So anode, the plus remaining will be going to the pin number 13. So this will be what? Red. Plus will be red. So let's see how it's going to work. Okay. I can see it's giving some error. So the meaning of this is like too much amount of current is flowing through this. So to rectify this, what we have to do, we have to connect one resistor. Okay. Don't worry why we are connecting. Just to just like we will talk about resistor more, but resistor is a device which is a component, electrical component, which obstruct the flow of current. Okay, I think for some reason it's not responding. Okay, now it's here. So we can connect one resistor to any of the leg. Okay, so I'm connecting here and then here, and give it some red. Okay, we can change the value of resistance here also. So default value we are using. Then start it. You can see the warning is gone. Now have a look on these two LEDs, right? They both are blinking at the same time because LED is connected internally to pin number 13 and this pin number 13 is also connected to this LED. So whatever will be happening here will be replicated on the both of the LEDs, right? Okay, someone is saying that. Okay, so did you got it? Any question do you have about this? Any kind of question? Okay, let me make man as co-host. All right. So any question? I don't see any question. Can we use this website on mobile? Yes, you can use this on mobile, but you cannot like write program very like properly, right? If you want to write some program, it will be difficult, but you can do that. So rather than like, but you can play around with it. Like you can try to work it on mobile, but for the long term, you have to use on the computer. So like we have an LED and you have one cell, okay, any cell. ये तो सबने बचपन में किया होगा, right? So if you have an LED, you must have connected with some battery, right? So connect positive where to the anode, and negative will be connected to cathode, right? So green को हम क्या करेंगे, इसे black, sorry, red करेंगे. Plus will be red, and this will be black, right? So if I start the simulation, it turns on, right? Giving some error because current is too much. So ये जो छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जिस पर हमें प्रोग्रामिंग की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, you can also do this kind of things, right? If you want to connect a motor, like drag and drop this motor and play around with it, connect this motor to any of the terminal and try to simulate it. So motor will also run, this will also run. So this kind of things you can do, okay? So there are many things you can connect, right? There is one, this RGB LED. So RGB means red, green, blue. So this is like, you can see there are three pins: green, blue, and red. So if I connect this red here, okay, here, and cathode here, okay, start here, you can play around with it. So now it just blown off. So what I can do, I can just connect some resistor. Okay, so I have to first identify what is this red. So I will connect here. Okay, don't worry if you are not getting it, but what I'm trying to show is you have to play around with this, and you will like learn it automatically, right? You can see this is red. If I want to connect this also here, so this is the blue one. You can see, so it is mixing the blue and red color. Then if I want to use this also, okay, so what is happening? It is giving me a white color, because if you mix red, green, and blue, which color you will get? You will get white color, right? So if I just like delete this, so it is giving me a yellowish color because we are using red and green. So you can play around all this stuff. Okay, you don't have to do this more complexly. You can do one by one. You can connect one switch. You can connect another battery. Okay. So what you have to do today is just open up this website, sign up, and try to play around with the battery and this board, battery and the LEDs motors. Okay, so try to connect any motors to any battery, any LED to any battery, and see what happens. Right. So this is a very realistic simulation software, and this is very good option for you students to play around with the electronics, even if you don't have access to the electronics, right? And this is very accurate simulation. Anyway, so I think we have talked very much. So I will stop this session, and I will ask you some question, right? So we'll just delete everything from here. So if you want to delete it, you can just click and press delete button. All right. So do you have any question? Anybody have any question about the installation or what kind of thing you have to do? Tinkercad, okay, just type tinkercad.com or just Google Tinkercad. You will get the first website. Okay, just like this, nothing else, right? So like my page have opened the dashboard, but if you are signing for first time, you have to log in, right? Link name you want me to send, I will send it. Just type Tinkercad, tinkercad.com. You must get there. Okay. all these sensors you are seeing and all these kind of components you are looking at in Tinkercad, we will talk about this. Okay, someone is asking what is ultrasonic sensor. We will talk about the ultrasonic sensor. What is the meaning and how to use that. Okay, we will going to start making projects now. But before that, we will talk about the components. Okay, what is the meaning of battery? What is the meaning of capacitor, inductor, LEDs, resistor, and how they work, how we can use them, right? So all these sort of things we will discuss in the next session. Then we will jump on to the making some projects. All right. But of course, during the explanation of resistor or capacitor or inductor, we are going to use the simulation platform to demonstrate that what is happening, right? Okay, so I will ask a question from the last session because in today's session we have just have talked about some software installment, right? And we just have seen the overall idea of this software. So there is nothing much more to ask the question, but I will ask you question from the last session. So have a look. Okay, so in the last session, I must have asked about some microcontroller and microprocessor. Okay, so I will ask about that. Okay, so to try to answer this question, I will ask you 3 to 4 questions today. We will end the session. Everybody has to answer this question. 30 students are left to answer, right? So everybody should answer this. Only 70% of the students are given answer. Everybody should type in their option. Okay, so answer is 50-50. How this can be? So like Students have given 50-50 answer, but the answer to this question is no. Can we change amount of RAM in microcontroller? No, we cannot change. So answer is no. Option number 2. Okay. I have shared the result with everybody. So answer to this question is no. We cannot change the RAM of microcontroller. Can we change the RAM of microcontroller? No, we cannot. Okay. So this is very interesting that 50-50, exactly 50-50% of students are given yes and no. Anyways, so the right answer is no. Okay, good for the students who have given the right answer. Okay, another question. Have a look. I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute of time. Then in 5 minutes, I can ask you 5 questions. Okay, so the answer is yes. Okay, most of the students are given right answer. 84% of students are given right answer. Okay, so we can change the amount of RAM in PC. Very easy question, I think. Okay, I will swap the share. So another basic question from Arduino. Okay, so these are the 3 questions. Answer them, then we will, I think, end the session. So I am giving you 3 minutes, 1 minute for each question. Alright, you are getting 3 minutes for each question. So you are getting 3 minutes total. Okay. Everybody give your answers. Only 49 students are given answer out of 70. Please give your answers. Okay, last 30 seconds, please. 15 students are remaining, around 10 students are remaining. Please give your answers. Okay, I am ending the poll. So you can see the results. Answer of first question is Uno. So it is right answer. Majority of students are given. Second is analog pins, number of analog pins in Arduino Uno. So it's 6. So majority of students are given right answer. Again, for the third is also 6. Answer is 6. So majority of students are given right answer. Alright, so good work. So at least you know what is the number of pins are there available in the Arduino. Alright. So if some test happens, you can pass the test. Alright. Yes, you go there and work with the basic components. Okay, whatever you can do. I'm just telling you to play around. Okay, you don't have to worry about the project. Okay, just play whatever you can see and try to work with it. Okay, there is no special project you have to make as of now. Okay, so on the Tinkercad, just open it, sign up, log in, and then try to make anything, whatever you can, right? Okay. Of course, without programming, use batteries, motors, and LEDs, switches. Okay, so I think we are done for today. Yes, so I will end the session. We will meet in the next session. All right. So, okay, bye bye everyone. Ma'am, should I end the session?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am.